Go.
That was the point of the article. There are, but go ahead.
No, that had nothing to do with it. We
The
can
you in my situation is LeBron fans. I'm equating you to
trying
the.
to
I'm just,
protect LeBron's legacy. Why y'all trying to protect Mike's legacy? It is not given.
and let me
Everyone
tell you why.
still
Let me tell you
no
why
no
that
no
point
no
is
no
relevant.
no 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 no.
Wilt and
Bill
Russell.
Russell's
Wilt and
ridiculous
Russell.
stat lines,
Wilt and
20
Russell
something,
at
20.
the crib.
We hadn't
All
pulled up to your
giving you what
stop
you
yet.
just said. I'm
We,
just clarifying what you were trying to get into, sir. That's all.
well, let's get it.
Do you
Why?
realize that
Why?
the Stockton and Malone conversation happened first? With that,
Yes.
Haberstraw said himself in his report that the cooking, the stats at home has been prevalent. He also said that getting rid of that element of the game did not truly get ousted until Adam Silver's tenure. You know who was in the league before Adam Silver's tenure as commissioner? LeBron
Kobe
James.
Bryant,
To you trying to say if it was LeBron James, blah, 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 blah. Y'all love to do that. And he said that this dude was getting more block, way more
in
blocks.
the
They
80s.
can do it
Because you can
when.
watch every game now.
They can do it when. They can do it now.
Damn near every game after 2000s. You can go and do that.
You're
You
right.
can't do that in the 80s. And sometimes in the 90s.
When he was asked if we take away Defensive Player of the Year and take away all the stats and yada, 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 you take away all of that, does Michael Jordan still does Michael Jordan look like he's a good defender? And he said, he was a fucking alien out there on the court. He was everywhere. He was everywhere, all over the court. He was in the passing lane, sometimes to a detriment, which is something man still looks dominant on both ends of the court.
Why is it trash?
Even with the added stat keeper. That's the stat keeper's choice to do that. He's trying to buck it up or whatever. It ain't like Mike say, hey man, you better give me more stats. You better give me more stats so I can get this defensive player of the year. That's the stat. I asked you yourself as a stat keeper, is it easy to mess up on some of the stats when you are collecting stats in the book? I've done it.
Jerry ran. They were, and the other team had 10 turnovers. So come on, man. You know they was an honest discussion about this situation. Yeah, this is an honest discussion. We know why DPOYs were
reputation of an alien running around covering everybody. Yeah, that's the reputation. He's running around guarding everybody and everybody's passing lane. Seemed like they wasn't good enough to get it.
Saying that he's not a great defender because he didn't win a DPOY gap is unprecedented.
You know what
we know that the home cooking happened.
But to go into 87, 80 falsified, and we still take the number of what is possibly the true steals and blocks and defensive stats. They're going to do
this. Had been
the Stockton statistician next. They're going to do his true stats in whatever year. See where that is.
Because this is the beginning. This is not the end. They can only, if they were able to do it for everybody.
That the NBA is taking games off of the internet all of a sudden. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. The NBA don't care that much about that. They ain't taking games off. That's the conspiracy, the LeBron conspiracy theories. All of a sudden, we can't find the game. They lying like a motherfucker.
You can't find the game.
Ain't available for everybody to see. They are now, but all the past games ain't available. 6 games. The man didn't watch for 6 fucking games, right?
Because those are all the games. Now
they're saying that those 6 games
misrepresent the article.
Whatever.
You misrepresent the article because of the guy involved.
No, he got a whole crew.
Okay, then something to that effect.
Oh, you talking about the stat dude?
Yeah. So
yeah, he went and found this stat dude.
They both went and watched the games that they were able to find.
He went and found this stat dude after Dan Lebatard discovered the statistician for the Utah Jazz talking about Stockton.
No. So bring y'all high heels today. The Jordanians
stand alone.
Had put on
that's like saying, oh, such and such scored 50 points, but they only showed 15 of them on the highlights. Get out of here, man. That don't
No,
mean shit.
if the game is showing 10 steals,
81 points.
That's 10 steals. It's almost.
They showed you. Does anybody get 10 blocks in a game? Is it harder to get 10 steals or 10 blocks?
It's hard to get 10 steals.
Nigga, we
it's
don't
harder
see
to get 10 steals.
Nigga, we don't see no. Come on, man.
I bet you it's less than
10,
the amount
10,
of
10 blocks. 10 blocks is just as a phenomenon.
44 times.
Yep, 44.
That don't mean it's easier.
If I had a mic, I'd
that
drop
don't mean it's easier. Drop that mic. You got a mic. You got a mic. Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT, G? So 87, 88 don't change nothing for you. Oh, okay.
It don't change nothing.
Can I get all my air back then? Can I have all my air back, please?
What y'all do is too damn much, man. This is evidence. This is evidence number 9,000.